Last time on
Danganronpa.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's...
he missed the point where he said her. Where she said her. Idiot.
I'm a girl. You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room. My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message. I can prove it. Her left index finger. Remember, it's bloody. By the way, welcome back.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course.
It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Yes, it does. Remember what I said? Damn, it's just no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? I'm an idiot! Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's...
Yeah, she did.
You just shot past the clue part and
So, whose name did she write?
So I guess our message reveals that the killer's name... Turn the message 180 degrees. It should become crystal clear. But first I want to show you what we got here. When you select someone, you can go all the way around in a circle. I mean, you can see everyone. Yeah, it gives you everyone. Even the dead people. We all know it's you.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
There's no help for you, boy.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yes, that Leon tried to get rid of. So I think I found a grab from the incinerator, right? The burned shirt piece, right? Isn't this?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killers stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to. You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The bird remains a button-up shirt which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Oh god, I think it's... Oh, come on! That could have been possible. Could have. You gotta elaborate on it. Son of a... Dink! Okay, then it's how?
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There has to be another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon is a real killer. Make your argument. Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me?
Damn it, Hifumi! There actually was a way to use the incinerator without using trash key. The killer was able to turn the incinerator on by using something they found on the ground nearby. Oh god, Hifumi, that sound. Right here.
You'd have to get close to the incinerator. No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball,
But how would you use it?
Killer had to use a glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Has the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It could have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because he's the ultimate baseball star. He can throw him all day long.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Okay.
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Every case has one less element to bring the clash trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a bunch of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, you take aim at a missing section, press the left mouse button. Holy cow, you'll get a hint that might actually lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. And because I'm awesome for you guys, I'll help you. Oh, that music. My room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. Wow, this music is just... Oh. Here's that one. First, when Sayaka attacked the killer with a knife, they noticed something in my room. Okay, that's the one. Drag it in. They use that object to deflect Sayaka's attack, which would be right here. After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own, what did they do next? Wouldn't that be knocking the knife out of her hand? Okay, how do I get more? That doesn't do that. That does nothing. We got 20 minutes to figure this out, guys. Don't worry, we got plenty of time. But how do I get more stuff? No, I'm out. Wow, that music is just so good. Oh, there we go. Q and E. Right here, she dropped the knife. Well, they made her drop the knife. Come on, get in. They forced the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that was... After she was dead, Sayaka used the last of her strength to leave something behind. The killer used an item in my room to help dispose of the evidence, which is the lint roller. You can see next to it. Act 4. The object the killer threw to activate the incinerator must have been... the crystal ball. What the killer threw in the incinerator was his shirt. And then the last one. These evidence left behind in the trash room was... right here, the burnt shirt. Let's see if I got it right. Okay, how do I reenact? You can't click it. Oh, right click.
Exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh. She didn't drop the knife when that happened? Well, sometimes this does happen. Let's see, there's only one other item. They often try to put at least one fake in there to get you, and I got it this time. But, when you mess up, they go right from where you left off.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remained, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, Leon.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object, I object, I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence? First, bullet time battle's about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely! Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. I like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy that statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you start a combo. Keep going on tempo up. On the side you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Release their statement fast enough, or defeat their statement fast enough and you'll come away the victor. But like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Love you too. I had to show indisputable evidence that Leon's a killer. I need to figure it out. The moment of truth!
Where's your proof?
No, I'm gonna do something pretty stupid during this. I want you guys to keep track and see what happened.
Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Wow, that music's awesome, isn't it?
Not a chance.
Have you guys noticed what's wrong here?
You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I'll explain during the next trial what the heck, well, next time what happened. For now, I'm enjoying my failure.
You lied! Stop talking!
Nobody believes me. No one wants to hear what I have to say. Have we already come to the end of the trial? Well then, class trial is officially adjourned. Now's the time to reveal who the winner is. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It would appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto is not the black, and too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
This is really all over? What do you say? Want to give it another shot?
I refuse to give up yet.
I can't give up now. You feel the gauge. Let's do this again. Now, what happened was, and this is a glorious mess up I did. I'll go through this again slowly, well, at the same time, but I'll mention where it happened. What I messed up on. This was okay, we were doing this alright. Press the right mouse button to lock on! I wasn't locking on. I didn't realize that last battle. I thought I was doing it right because I was getting tempo up and everything. Because I didn't hit the right button to log on to any statements, I was doing absolutely nothing, and he was ripping me apart. So yeah, that's what happened. So now let's do it right this time with a lot less fail. And for those of you wondering, I am getting better at this one, so don't worry, I'll be better next case. Watching this, I learned what I did and learned how to get better at it, so... Lock on me! Of course, right now I'm only doing one. I can do 2 or 3 at once. I don't know that at the time. I know that now, though. But you see, as I go through, I'm taking them out. See, I've just learned that I can do 2 at once. He's going down. And now the final strike. Toolkit. That is all bullshit. It's bullshit. I refuse to acknowledge it. Boom!
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be one you used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
And he's broken.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
And that's the end of the case. A, C. My results, 928. An A, still. We get 75 mils for how we did. Not bad.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, Just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Ooh, they got random money! The black in this case, the one that killed Sayaka? But none other than Leon Kawada! Huh?
Hey,
Hold on a second. I have his voice. Leon. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it! Son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you? I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed. So that's why I killed her first. No, if you were any different, one wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's completely chance I wound up like this. I'm just
unlucky. That's all.
Thank you. Ugh.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. Shit we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If it was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment dream must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, I really do, yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it? Everything! It's all your fault! Suddenly and friendly, I lunched at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron. Strong enough, I was sure it would leave me a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you needed to let it go for now. Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely my punishment, you did? Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment, and prepare for lag!
Punishment? You mean execution?
Wait a second.
I didn't have a choice, I had to kill her! Yeah, that's it, I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? Also, I skipped this point in the anime. After she shot herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. And you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong? You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It's not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder. No, that's not. Stop it! I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You're closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! What? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We wouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get what everyone's waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
No more begging, no more excuses, you must pay a penalty for breaking the rules, society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Remember that these cutscenes are going to lag? There was a link in one of the prior episodes if you want to see this without lag. I'm just warning you, get into that now because that's the way the computer acts. So sorry about this. You can hear the music clearly rip that one apart. Dang. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it? Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is try to cut all ties to the outside world and stick living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy. Or, in this case, a very dark, awful, secret society type of bear. Are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? It seems like you're the one trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying is what I'm saying is going to fit together. You piece of shit! I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate to see me get so angry, huh? If you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened? Happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't be cut free of your regrets on the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure one of you will learn all the mysteries of the school. Your thinking will change for sure. Think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever? What are you trying to say? I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in here, in there. Just like before. Anyway, let's get to the blackest punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all. When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We're all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead.
Just a second.
It was in that moment... Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
Makoto.
She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
Listen.
I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You want me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that. Sayaka meant to double-cross you, that's a fact. But you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why... She lay dying. She was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. We can't ask her now. Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What? The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. That's certainly one possibility.
Anyway.
But I don't think that's what it was. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed.
Right.
Her hesitation attracted failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. And I like you a lot. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward and into my heart. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? That's... I could never do that! No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How would I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, Junko, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you, even including Junko in that statement. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile. By the way, I had to admit, I'm curious. How'd you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well...
What?
I'm psychic! Huh? Kidding, I just have a pretty good intuition. Chapter 1, To Survive. The end. 12 students remaining. To be continued. You received a Despair Bat present. And next episode we'll continue on into Chapter 2. Oh man, what an episode that was, wasn't it? I just have to admit, that was a hard chapter. I mean, having Ko being betrayed. And noticing that Leon got the actual punishment that it was deserving of him. Because look at what happened to him. Now, I think it's pretty safe I can spoil who was actually involved in the trial of the first case that actually ended up dying during that demo that they didn't show. It was actually they convicted Hifumi, but they never finished it off. So in the demo, they had Hifumi kill Hagakure, and that's how it happened. When I showed you the preview of the in-house beta, when Kyoko died, it was still Leon. That was his beta name that I showed you. I just didn't say anything because I didn't want you guys to figure it out like that. I mean, that's why I left it in as it was. I didn't show it to you now. Also, Danganronpa 2 releases tomorrow. If you haven't pre-ordered yet, this is your last chance. Make sure you do. If you want the mini OST, they have different songs than the original. It is... If you've been hearing the first chapter songs, you will love it. Because that's what I've been using for the... Except for like one or two of them. That's what I've been using. I also have the CD coming in, because Nancy... that lady, whoever, ordered it. And, well, you know how we share things. So, that's gonna be... We're gonna expand the soundtrack for the next chapters. You're gonna hear a lot more music. I'm getting the episode here. I hope you have fun. I'll see you on the next one for Chapter 2. See you then.